Hey, my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics. Welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for all things tight lines and trophy catches. Today, we're diving deep into what promises to be a truly intriguing day on the water. Thursday, November 27th, 2025. Why intriguing, you ask? Because friends, winter is knocking on Canada's door. And that means some species are in a full-on feeding frenzy before the freeze, while others might be a bit more finicky. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to turn these chilly conditions into hot fishing action across Ontario. This day is going to test our patience and skill, but for those who adapt, the rewards could be truly spectacular. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about those aggressive predators, the great northern pike. In late November, especially with water temperatures plummeting, pike are in prime condition, bulking up for winter. You'll want to target shallower, weedy bays, particularly those adjacent to deeper drop-offs. These colder waters also mean they might be holding tight to submerged timber and rocky points, ready to ambush unsuspecting baitfish. For tackle, go big or go home, my friends. Large spinnerbaits, jerkbaits, or substantial swimbaits, worked with a slower, methodical retrieve, are your secret weapons. Don't be afraid to try brightly colored lures. In stained or snowy conditions, that extra visibility can make all the difference. Next, let's chase the elusive and delicious walleye. Walleye are very active in the fall as water temperatures cool, and they're aggressively feeding. Look for them in deeper sections of lakes, especially around underwater humps, main lake points, and river channels where baitfish are congregating. A slow, methodical retrieve with a jig tipped with a minnow or scented soft plastic is often irresistible. Deep diving crankbaits can also be very effective. Remember, walleye are negatively phototactic, meaning they see better in low light. So the early morning and late afternoon hours, especially around moonrise and moonset, will be prime times for these beauties. For those who love a good fight, the cheat steelhead and rainbow trout bite can be excellent in late November. Steelhead will still be making their runs up tributaries of the Great Lakes. Focus on river pools, riffles, and especially behind any obstacles where fish might be resting. For lake-dwelling rainbow trout and lake trout, as waters cool, they'll cruise shorelines actively feeding. Your best bet will be near rocky points, wood, and shoals. For river trout, small jigs, egg patterns, or brightly colored spoons are excellent. For lake trout, consider trolling spoons or large swim baits in deeper sections of the lake, especially around 10 degrees Celsius water. And let's not forget the panfish. Crappie and perch are excellent targets this time of year. As the water cools, these fish begin to pull away from shore and stage in deeper basins in large schools, making them relatively easy to locate once you find a school. Small jigs tipped with a grub or a minnow, fished vertically, are incredibly effective. Look for them over submerged brush piles or around deeper structure. A little trick, use a fish finder to locate these schools, then drop your bait directly on top of them. Now, let's break down the conditions for Thursday, November 27th, 2025, across Ontario. The weather forecast for areas like Toronto and southern Ontario predicts a chilly day. We're looking at temperatures ranging from a low of 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius to a high of 38 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees Celsius. There's a 25% chance of light rain during the day, transitioning to rain and snow at night. Critically, strong winds are expected to draw Arctic air across the Great Lakes, leading to lake-effect snow squalls, particularly off Lake Huron and Georgian Bay, with whiteout conditions possible in snow belts. This will lead to fluctuating and falling atmospheric pressure. The water temperature trend continues to be a general cooling across Canadian waters. Surface waters in places like Lake Ontario will be in the single digits, likely hovering around 6 degrees Celsius or 43 degrees Fahrenheit. This cooling pushes baitfish deeper and our predatory fish will follow, but it also means fish metabolism slows, making them less likely to chase. As for the celestial influence, November 27th, 2025, brings us a waxing crescent moon, about 6 to 7 days old, with around 42 to 44% illumination. While some anglers swear by specific moon phases, a waxing crescent is generally considered a neutral to good phase, often signaling increased activity as the moon progresses towards the first quarter, which happens just one day later on the 28th. Overall, the general activity of fish in southern Ontario for this period is high due to pre-winter feeding. Walleye, pike and trout are all looking to bulk up. However, the combination of cold air temperatures, strong winds, mixed precipitation, and fluctuating atmospheric pressure will make them a bit finicky and potentially scattered. So my honest assessment for the bite on Thursday, November 27th, 2025 is challenging but rewarding. The fish are hungry, friends, but you'll likely need to work a little harder to find them and be patient. Adjust your presentation, slow down your retrieve, and pay close attention to your electronics. That sharp drop in temperature and pressure combined with the wind will push fish deeper and make them less willing to move, so pinpointing their location is key. Well, my fellow anglers, that's your detailed fishing forecast for November 27th, 2025. I wish you all the best of luck out there. May your lines be tight and your catches be memorable. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and leave a comment below. What are your plans for fishing this late fall? Have you had any great catches in similar conditions? Share your observations. Your insights help the whole community. Until next time, tight lines, everyone.